Coming up this week on Stage to the Cage.
So with this scan we can check Paul's levels of muscle, body fat, water. So not only does it give us an idea of his progress throughout the camp in terms of fat loss, but it also gives me a really good idea of where we're at in preparation for the cut week when he's going to make weight.
Fucking overtake it, you mental, mate! I haven't had any action for a month, apart from Pamela Henderson, that's it. People don't realise how strong I am. The pressure I've got when I'm on top is very good. I can win this fight.
I've been training since before Christmas for this fight. Missing out on time with your family, time with your friends. Make your dad proud, make your brother proud.
Fuck. This has been a year of my life training for this shit. Yeah. This has been a year of my life.
Yeah.
When you are in the midst of something, when you are totally consumed by it, it's sometimes very hard to see just how far you've come. That is the blessing and the curse of progress. Everybody looks and wants huge leaps and gains, whether you are looking to lose weight, learn new skills, or even, you know, train for an MMA fight. But that's not how it works. You need to dedicate yourself and understand that true progress only comes when you look at the small gains and goals over an elongated period of time. When you accept in reality that you'll not be getting 10 times better each day, each session, but when your goal is just to be 1% better. 1% better every day, and to make sure you show up every day to claim that 1%. That is what these two guys have done. They have shown dedication and considerable progress. It's all been based on these small goals, these small wins each day, each week. Setting the alarm clock and getting out of bed when they want to stay in for another 20 minutes. Turning up to training when they're sore, when they're aching, and when they know it's a session that probably will entail them being the nail and not the hammer for 2 hours of their lives. Picking a salad instead of chips, saying no to a pint with mates, and in some cases, sacrificing time with the people that they love most so that they can put in that work to get better each day. These guys have placed themselves in the midst of this. They have been totally consumed by it, and I believe there's some moments where I think they can't see just how far they have come. We are now 10 months into this journey, and we are just weeks away from them actually making that walk into the AO Arena in Manchester on November 4th. To look back at the beginning of this, for me to see just what progress they have made both physically and mentally in preparation for this fight is nothing short of inspiring. Everyone watching this should be inspired and should see just what is possible if you commit yourself to something and just keep showing up.
So, welcome to my hotel, welcome to my boudoir. I did the wooden paneling myself. I'm gonna have a coffee. We're in, where are we, Josh?
Buxton.
We're in Buxton. We're in Buxton. Fucking how do you use this thing? We're in Buxton with my show, which is near Manchester. It's not too far from Manchester. And my friend has got a gym in Stockport, which is about 35-40 minutes away. So he's gonna train. He's oh, is that my alarm? This is my life, Josh. My alarm's going off, yeah? And I wake up before my alarm every day. And I set my alarm at 6:30 and I'm up at fucking 5:30 every single day. Tracking my recovery. Let's see what my recovery is today. So now my sleep's pending. So it'll tell me what my recovery was. So my recovery yesterday was 19. Then it was 42. So let's see what it is today. It'll be about fucking 8, I reckon. Oh no, it's fucking frozen. I put it in the fucking freezer. That's a fridge in it. How can it be different top and bottom? Oh. How do you get the start up? I ain't got a knife. Fucking hell. That is a fucking proper breakfast, that. Do you have TV on, Josh?
Maybe I tip my hat.
We could watch 4OD and watch Stage to Cage, apparently. I've heard it's really good. People think I think people think I'm like really vain and a poser and that, but I couldn't think of anything worse watching myself. Plus I don't want to see how good Paul is. If he looks like fucking Conor McGregor, then I'm gonna not want to fight, am I? So I'm training him. I'm training like he's Conor McGregor. And then on the night, fail to prepare to fail. Yeah.
He was pretty well advanced by the time he was diagnosed. We tried conventional treatment.
That's the most interesting bit of footage you've ever filmed. Some fucking idiot cleaning his teeth. Right. What do you think my favourite colour is? Blue. Right, you're going to get into the bad boy golf. The bad boy racer. I had a clean yesterday. For fuck's sake, I parked under a tree. What a dickhead. But I think Paul's got a Lambo, hasn't he?
McLaren.
You got a McLaren? Just by making people laugh? For fuck's sake. Fucking overtake it, you mental, mate! Fucking hell! It's a 30! It's a 20! Fucking, that's dangerous. Get his licence plate. Finding it hard this week, you know. Missing, because I only had 3 hours at home on Sunday, which is Sunday supposed to be my day off. I literally had 3 hours and then I had to leave. So I saw Leo, watched Freddie play footy, didn't even get any action with Soph. Fucking no action. I hadn't had any action for a month.
Turn right on Narrator's Road.
Fucking, apart from Pamela Henderson, that's it. Let's go. He sends me them all the time. Sends me like inspirational talks to listen to in the car. It's fucking class. I was listening to one yesterday as I was driving here. I was like, actually, these work. It's like, you can do anything you fucking want. But it's always Americans, isn't it? Can you imagine a northerner being like, hey up, pal, you can do whatever you want in life. It doesn't sound the same, does it? Come on.
We are at the Manchester Institute of Health and Performance. We're going to have a DEXA scan. Just see where weight is sitting.
So a DEXA scan is the most accurate assessment for body composition. So it allows us to look beyond weight. So with this scan we can check Paul's levels of muscle, body fat, water. So not only does it give us an idea of his progress throughout the camp in terms of fat loss, but it also gives me a really good idea of where we're at in preparation for the cut week when he's going to make weight. The old school way is guesswork. Quite a lot of old wives' tales, which has cost people their lives. There are people that have died from making weight wrong. So what we do with the science is it gets practiced and researched for decades before we even try it in the real world with athletes. So we know that it's safe and it works before we even test it with the fighters. And then with Paul, we've done a lot of practicing in the lead up so that it isn't guesswork on fight week and everything's measured, prepared, and we know what we're going to expect.
Alright, so if you remember from last time, just strip down to your underwear if that's alright. Take off any jewellery.
My opinions of the weight categories, there's clearly issues in that people will try to make the lowest weight they possibly can. People take steps way too far. They do that because they don't want to be at a disadvantage or at least give the opponent an advantage. The problems that you've got though, until a governing body comes in or the promoters change the rules, the fighters will continue to do it. So our roles, myself and many other sports scientists in the area, we try to make it safer. We're not here to kind of encourage it or adopt it or recommend it. We just try to make it safer so that the fighters aren't taking unnecessary risks.
get fully dressed.
Thank you. Thank you, pal.
I'll just grab them both off you.
Thanks a lot. When does he come back and collect these off you?
From the first time you came in here, 23rd of December, you're 4.5% body fat lower, which is a lot of weight. Yeah.
What's the body fat percent?
15. Really good. That's lean on here. Mostly green. Apart from your testicles.
That's big fat balls.
That's inflammation, that, from being kicked in there.
Love handles flying there.
With the data there on the body fat, that was your first scan.
Yeah.
That was the one in February, and then that's the one now.
Yeah.
But bearing in mind, we're now 3 kilo away from 1 week out.
Okay.
So we're on track.
Okay.
I'm buzzing with that.
Just keep going.
Yeah, and you've kept a good chunk of that body fat off from where we first started. So yeah, buzzing with that. Bang on track.
Right, I'm gonna have to go because I'm gonna have to go and punch a bit. Punch some people. Gotta go and do a training session now, and then go and have a little sauna and an ice bath, and eat some food, and then got a show in Manchester tonight. So busy day.
Plan for Paul today, just going to do a quick hard session. I'm going to do 5 threes on the pads, and then I'm going to get him 3 threes on the bags, I think. Got to put his tune on.
It's a bit like driving. It's like when you get your fucking doing driving lessons and you're like really conscious of what you're doing. And you do your driving test, you're like fucking hell, but then you're driving your own for 2 days and it's just you're not even thinking about it. It's kind of like what pads to sparring. You can overthink it a little bit. I tend to overthink it anyway.
Good shot. And again. Good. Good. Pull me across. Backhand. Pull me across. Left up backhand. Lovely.
Try not to focus on him. He's going to turn up how he turns up. So, and good luck to him. Like, I know ill will towards him. I hope he does, because I really want to fucking... Like, win or lose, I just want to see, one, if I can get in there and do it, and 2, if like, what I've been working on here is actually like, implementable and I can actually use it. There's always the chance you go in there and he's dead explosive and just fucking kicks me in the head and I fucking, like, that's the game over, it's lights out. There's no point me going, no, that's not going to happen. Try to go through that whole thing of like, just tell yourself you're going to win, just tell yourself you're going to win. Don't let losing come into your brain. It's not really how my brain works, so like, I can never really fully accept it because I was like, logically, of course you can. Like, the best thing I can do now is, I know I can win. Like, there was a point where I was fucking looking at him going, there's no way I can beat him. He's too fucking young, he's too fit, he's got more experience than me. I'm just a fucking fat comedian, do you know what I mean? But now I've got to the point where I'm trained hard enough and fit. I'm strong. People don't realise how strong I am. The pressure I've got when I'm on top is very good. Compared to at my level, do you know what I mean? For someone who's trained a year. So I can win this fight.
So today we're going to go through some shadow boxing, and then after that we'll do a little bit of pad work, go through a few different scenarios on the pads, not too much. Obviously I'm not his coach, so I'm not going to try and teach him a load of things because I'm not with him for the full camp. So I'm just going to go through probably 2 scenarios of what I think Paul will be bringing. So we'll just work on that today, keep it really simple. Like I said, I'm not going to try and teach him anything, we're just going to keep it really simple today and then we'll get some rounds in.
Me and Loz are just going to do some moving around, bit of sparring. He's got his knee pads on, that's not a good fucking sign, is it?
Fucking hell, boy.
That's to save my knees.
I'll have to save yours, right?
Yeah. Because you were here yesterday, we had the pads on, and Jake's awareness of when the pad has moved a little bit wasn't there, and
Mate, my shin's bruised from that. And I knew that I hit your knee,
yeah, he took my knee to a different dimension.
Ninja it. I ninja it.
Good job, it's nice and light and technical.
See what I'm saying?
I thought you wanted a little shake up. Relax. And be more flowy with your shots. Feel like your shots are like. I can feel the tense energy. I can feel it. Everything's like, bro. You're cool. You're content. Yeah. And if you feel yourself tense up, step out. You can reset. Yeah. Just reset. Yeah. Reset. Some people feel like you need to stay in there because everyone's on. No, man, reset. Yeah. Right, that's a bit stiff out. Let me go again, let me find a different angle. Yeah. Okay, let me try it, yeah? Yeah. Okay, let's go. That's the first 15 minutes I've done. About fucking 4 years. Beautiful.
Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you.
Breathe in that warm air from the arena. Soak it all up. This is exactly how you visualised it. Feel the crowd cheering, everybody clapping. Remember that feeling in the moment. You worked hard. You've been training since before Christmas for this fight. Missing out on time with your family, time with your friends. It's been an uphill battle, but you deserve it. Make your dad proud, make your brother proud. And this is what we do it for. Human beings, we are built to test ourselves, that inner warrior. If we are not pushing ourselves and testing that every single day, we are more or less dead. So whatever it is, and this is to the world that you focus on, just try and be better 1% every day. And be grateful for the fact that you're still on this planet, you still have air in your lungs, and you still have a chance. Life is not what happened to you, it's how you take that, put it into motivation and discipline, and make the most of it. I'm proud of you, brother. It takes a lot to do what you're doing, especially on the platform that you're on. You know, you're putting yourself out there, you are what young kids, young men and women can look up to. You've been in the public eye, you've faced scrutiny, you've faced some atrocious things, you battled through it, and now you're putting yourself into a fight. 95% of people in the crowd would never have had a fight, and they'll all think what's best to know, but you don't know until you put yourself in there. This is one of the truest forms of being a warrior, a man in my eyes. Putting yourself through a training camp, working hard, not being able to eat certain foods, not being able to spend time with your family, having to train when you don't feel like it. It takes a lot of discipline, it takes a true warrior, bro. You've just seen it there, two masculine males. We've both got kids, we both just want the best for our family, and just batter each other, and then after it, we cuddle, we have a nice chat, and it's probably the most weirdest thing to a lot of people that two men can batter each other, test each other physically, mentally, and then after it, get a coffee, give each other a cuddle, tell each other that they love them, and wish each other well on their journey through the day and through life. This is truly being a human being, a warrior. I love it. Let's go.
We make mistakes, but we learn from them. As long as you don't make them again, you keep growing, you keep going. And I got emotional then when I heard you saying, like, think of your dad, think of your brother, think of your kids. And it is like, everything I do now is for them, man. Same as you, bro. Everything we do is for them. And like, I'm not claiming to be a fighter, but I'm claiming to be stepping outside my comfort zone and showing my 2 boys that you can do what the fuck you want. You can fucking do it. You can work hard for anything. If you want to be a doctor, a vet, you put the work in and you'll get there. And as soon as I step in that cage, I've done it. I've done the journey. I've made it. I've weight cutted. I've sacrificed food. I've sacrificed going out. I've missed my family. I've trained every day. And it all just fucking...
You know what? Let me just pause this. This is one thing that I want you to remember when you do, you know, you do the walk, once you get in there, have a little walk around the cage, soak it all up. When you're standing across from him, I want you to say to yourself, what will be, and just have fun.
That just made me emotional. I think it was the song, you fucking talking, the fact I was knackered. It's like, fuck, this has been a year of my life training for this shit. This has been a year of my life. I took this on and just never knew what to expect, and here we are 5 weeks out, sparring a fucking pro fighter. It's nice work, man.
That's with big gloves, so with small gloves, bro, that's really going to hurt.
Next time on Stage to the Cage.
It's got some power on it.
It might not look very pretty, but if I hit you, it's gonna fucking hurt.
Final time now, let's go. Jaws are going flying, apparently. That's what Paul said about me. We'll see.
Like the points of contact on my pale little buttocks are toasting.
20 minutes done, my friend. Unzip him. It's the damage, boss.
Oh shit.
Very good.
Look how bruised my ankle is. Be worse than that after the fight. I was kick the fuck out of Paul's leg. Yeah!